Oh, let the food flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was not appropriate. All right, let's see if this will go up here. So I put my webcam up on top of the computer this time. And we're figuring it out. Primarily because I took the tripod out into the woods for my little hike. And I was too lazy to put it back on. I don't even know where it is. So I set it somewhere on my desk. I've got too many things on my desk. Such is life. Man, this was a little bit of a disaster, but it wasn't too bad. I don't know. We'll get to that. How you doing? Hi. How are my people? It has been a while because I didn't do my live. Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? I didn't do a live for Mother's Day, and so you guys didn't see me. So I don't know how sad you were. I didn't get any like tearful, messages or anything about my not being around. But no, we went out of town for Mother's Day. It was kind of an impromptu, not really impromptu, a little bit. My brother had messaged me the night before and said, "Hey, I'm going to Mom. Do you want to come?" And we didn't plan to go because our car's not that great. And we didn't want to drive the couple of hours one way that it would take to get there. But we hadn't seen her for a while. And so she was glad that we were able to pop in. And it was good. I saw most of my less dramatic family, the ones that, that don't make as much of an issue with me. So, and I saw some of the ones that are a little bit dramatic, which is fine too. Because I don't mind seeing them. They just don't necessarily like seeing me. I am not one of these people that's going to write people out of my life just because we disagree. But some of them are. So, hey, it happens. I am so happy to have people coming in and joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Take a seat. Grab something to drink. This is my refreshment of the evening because I finished my coffee. So, sad times, right? I'm so tired, but not as tired as my husband is. And he just left for his job. So, and he was busy all day. And oh my goodness, he's going to be so tired tonight. I do not feel, I do not envy him. That was what I was going to say, but I was too tired to think of what it was. Anyway, after this, I'll be able to go to sleep, but he will not until early morning. So, but anyway, my beverage of the day is my water with the little drops that you squeeze in because the water here tastes pretty gross. But I want to get my water. Oh, I'm looking forward to being in a place where the water doesn't taste like, what does it taste like when you have like water softener water? It's not good. Anyway, I tried something with my hair. It might be looking a little bit on the greasy side for you guys. I don't know if that really shows or if it just looks shiny. I sometimes will do a like mid-week rinse in my hair instead of just washing it once a week, which is what I normally do because I'm doing the whole healthy hair and natural and that sort of thing, which is great because it's been really good for the growth, but it also kind of tends to get a little bit gunky by the end of it. And so by like Friday, Saturday, because I generally go a whole week. So I'll wash it on Saturday night or Sunday morning. And then I go the whole week without washing it, which usually works. In Haiti, it was working pretty well. It was adjusted to that. But something about the climate here in Minnesota, it's not really loving it. So I did a midweek rinse. And so to rinse, it's basically just not washing, but getting it wet and trying to get some of the stuff out of it. And it's really beneficial because when you rinse your hair, you're getting more hydration into the follicles. And that can, it can really dry out through the week. Also, by getting your hair wet, it actually allows the hair to absorb more of the oils. So Adele, something like that. 343567 loves fat women. So for all my fat friends out there, check out single friends. I am not one of them. Check him out because he loves fat women. So there you go. Pick a number, Adele. Pick a number. I don't try to be a snot. But sometimes when guys come on here assuming that you do a live stream just so that you can talk to them, I kind of like, but it's okay. They can hang out and they can talk about makeup and beauty and life with me. That's fine too. I have no problem with that. So welcome and hang out. So, but yeah, so doing my hair, I'll rinse with different things. I'll do like honey or like honey water because honey is really a good humectant. So it'll bring the moisture back into the hair without adding a lot of weight to it. I'll also do, so today I did some honey coffee. Coffee is good because the caffeine is quite good. You don't want to do that too much because it can dry it out. But you know, if you pair it with something like honey, it's pretty good. And then I did put some oil on the end. Fat Sultana. Well, that's not me because I'm married. My husband loves me too. So, so he's my choice. We're good. But I'm sure, you know, there's a lot of women out there. So if you're a good guy, you just have to, you have to, you know, be a good guy, and you'll attract good women, generally speaking. Anyway, so yeah, so my hair rinse, it feels a little bit, sometimes it feels a little grimy because of that. But one of the things that you can do then is just kind of brush it through. But it's getting to that point where I'm not sure. You see how it has this weight and then it has this little curve? This is because of the growth. So there's a growth spurt that came in and that kind of ends here. The ends end here. And so it has this little fun little bump here, which is, it has a couple of those. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I love being a servant, huh? Hi, Wendy Travis. How are you? So I'm not sure I'm kind of tempted to like do something different with my hair, but I haven't decided. I kind of want to do a different color. I'm also, you know, the gray is coming in fairly consistently. So I'm like, you know, I want it to go gray, but I don't, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you have any opinions about my hair, what I should do? So I put like a purple color in that was from Splat, like a, you know, a home box sort of thing. And I do like the color. It looks more red here, but it is a little bit more on the purple side. It is kind of a purpley burgundy, but in the natural light outside, it does look a little bit more purple. I don't know. The ends look pretty much black because I already dyed them black. And so I would have to lift that. And I don't know. I kind of want purple hair though. That would kind of be fun. Don't you think that would be fun? It's a thought. I wanted to share this with you because I haven't shared any books that I've read. I am quite an avid reader, but I hadn't been because I'd been like so crazily busy. So I just had these books looking at me saying, read me. And then I didn't. These books over here on the shelves are read, are finished. And then I have a big bookshelf again like this in Haiti that's packed full of books. Who knows when I'll get those here. So if anybody's making a trip from Haiti and want to bring some books for me, let's be friends. But I did finish these two. These are interesting. I don't know if you guys are readers. Oops, let's do it this way. So this is The Swerve. And it's basically kind of the historical account of how humanism and secularism kind of came into the Western European society. And kind of with the discovery, you know, the monk who discovered the poem on the nature of things, and how that kind of formed. I think it gives a little bit more credit to that poem than maybe should be given, but you know, it is an interesting account. So I like things like that. They're a little bit nerdy and stuff like that. So that was fun. And then this is the John Maxwell. I mean, you can't go wrong with John Maxwell. He just has really good guidance. Fantastic leader in leadership. So yeah, this is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. I just finished this one. I've read quite a few of his over the period of the last however many years. So I read a bunch of his, but this was the first time I read this one. I usually will read like 5 books, well, 3 to 5 books a week, depending on the week, if I'm at my regular pace. So usually I do a minimum of 5 chapters a day, and then kind of move forward. So anyway, there's so much to talk about today. I said that last time too. I'm trying to decide where to start. Let's actually start with what I'm wearing right now. So these glasses are from Wearlight. Yes, these are from Wearlight. So Wearlight has like this thing where they'll give like super, super cheap. It was $2.99, and I think they're $3.99 is the cheapest. But these ones were $2.99, including the lenses. So really incredibly cheap. They're also incredibly dirty. We will ignore that. Fortunately, my cameras aren't good enough to show you all that stuff. So, but they're this cute pink. And then with this order, there was a mistake with the delivery. They never got here. I think it was the post office's fault. But I sent them a message and said, I never got my order, and I was expecting them to like, do a refund or something, or check into it. Instead, they're like, oh, we'll resend it. And I thought that meant once it gets back, they'll resend it. But no, they resent it, and then I got the first order again. So I actually have two copies. That's not the word. 2 pairs, like 2 versions of the same glasses. So that's kind of cool. This I got forever ago. I think it was actually maybe Forever 21. I'm not sure. But it's this little crop top that I wear a lot. And I just have like a sports bra underneath because I love sports bras. I just flashed you, sorry. I love sports bras. I never loved sports bras before, but now COVID has made me a believer. And then I've got one of the black pleated skirt on that I showed you a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know, where I was showing you all those pleated skirts I got from Walmart. They are so comfortable, and they're so cute, and they're so perfect for summer because you look pulled together without being overly anything. So notifications on my phone. But anyway, I put this on because this is the one that I'm working with this week. So if you know me, you know that I take one palette for 5 days, and I try to get as many different looks as I can out of it. And that's what I've been doing with this one. So this is the LA Girl Main Stage palette. This is Backstage. There's also a VIP. These are so good. I'll show you what it looks like. It's got this big mirror. And it looks like this. Look at that. It's so pretty. Beautiful for summer, but also has some darker colors so you can deepen it up. It's springy because it's the lighter colors. I mean, it's just fantastic. So this time of year, it's great. I did the greens. I kind of just went down this row here today. But I made a mistake. Or I should say I learned something because I didn't know not to do this. So I actually used my AOA Studio tacky base that I've used for glitters and whatnot. And I used it with some of these shimmers. So it became really sticky and really tacky. And so it separated. And so there's like these little clumps of green all over my lid. So don't do that. I think these are best just applied with the finger. They go on fantastically with the finger, but you kind of, make sure they're smooth because they will separate. But they are beautifully foiled, shimmery sort of thing. Great formula. There's 2 more from this that I do not have. And then I think there's 10 total of that 16 pan version. Once I get those last 2, or I should say the first 2, because I think they're original 2, then I'll have the whole set. Everything that they made. So that's fun. But yeah, every once in a while, you just come up with something and you're like, oh, those didn't work together. And then you're like, okay, now we know. All right. So again, welcome to everybody who's coming in, checking us out. So I do this almost every Sunday at 5 p.m. and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, it's just an excuse for me to come in here and tell you what I've been doing and, the makeup I've been trying and any hair, processes or whatever that I'm doing, any new goodies that I'm going through, just whatever. I haul stuff here. I do fashion. I talk about PCOS. I talk about a little bit of social stuff and even politics. I try to stay away from that, but, hey, you can't stay away from that stuff. It's life. All right, I'm going to actually just grab this whole thing and bring it over here and just go through. So this basket sits by me And in it, I put all of the stuff I want to talk to with you guys, and then I'll take it out as we go. But this is just full of junk, not junk stuff, good stuff. So actually, let's talk about these two, because I used these. So on the weekends, when I do the 5 days, one palette, that's like Monday through Friday. And then the weekends are up for grabs and I do whatever I want. So I did these, these two. And then last week, oh my goodness, seems like so long ago, I used this palette. And this was the Zoeva Offline palette. I got this from TJ Maxx, and it still has the sticker back here for $5.99. And I had not tried Zoeva before, and I'd heard about it. Ugh, my thoughts on this palette. Oh my goodness. These two colors up here are just stupid to have. Like they're basically just a repeat of each other. They make no sense at all unless you are the fairest of the fair. They're not really, I mean, that looks pretty, I mean, if you finger swatch it, it looks like there's something to it, but once you put it on your hand, it just dusts away. So there's nothing there. The only one that actually shows on my skin is this one here. And this is interesting. It's kind of a grayish, almost like grayish sort of color, which is, I'm not mad at, you know, kind of like that. And then this is definitely like a lighter taupe. I'm liking that. But these two are really stupid. If they had switched these out for something else, I think this could have been really successful. But the way that it is, I think that's one of the reasons it didn't do well. I am hanging on to this, though, and I'm going to tell you why. This is why. This color here, I have nothing like. It is a stunning teal, like a soft teal color. I absolutely love it. It's got a perfect sheen to it. I'll get the rest off my finger there. It's got a perfect sheen to it, so it's shimmery without being like super, super blinding. I love that. There are other colors. The other shimmers in here are very nice as well, but that's the one that's the most unique. And I thought for a minute, like, maybe I'm going to get rid of it, but I was like, no, this shade needs to stay in my collection. So that shade is staying in my collection. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to put these over here so I can then put them back in the stack. Now what I'm doing with the one that I'm doing for 5 days is I'm ranking them, and at the end of the spring, I'm going to go through my favorite, like rank my spring palettes. Some of them I'm having trouble with, but it's going to be approximate ranking. So on the weekends, I did these two. So last time we met, I went through my Kaleidos haul, and this was one that came in that. And so this is the pink Futurism 3 Astro Pink. Oh my goodness, this color story is just killing me. This is like a lavender shimmer that is just so pretty. Down here is fantastic too. The black is great. It is one of those like diamond black, so it has a reflex, and they actually do come up. So a lot of those diamond ones, they don't actually come up, but this one does actually sparkle, which I do like. I did a look on this, which is in my stories. I'm going to change the way I'm presenting those two. I'm going to actually put them in my feed, but I'm going to do them for the whole week, but not necessarily for the weekend. So the weekend, I'll do those ones separately. So that's just the way it's happening right now. Such is life. So then Sunday, I use this one. This is the Profusion Mauves. Such a good palette. One of the best mauve palettes I've seen. I mean, there's a lot of good mauve palettes, but for a $5 palette, this is astonishing. They do a fantastic job at curating their palettes so that they're not, you know, redundant, and so that they really match with a wide range. I mean, I feel like for me, this is almost a neutral because I am a pink undertone. So this is almost a neutral for me, although it gets a little bit dark. But it's for a lot of people that would be darker than me, all the way to pretty deep skin tone. This would be, if you have pink undertone, this could be a neutral palette for you. Because these go pretty dark, and even the lighter ones are well pigmented. So even if they're not going to be darker than your skin tone, they are going to show on your skin tone and not come off super ashy. So fantastic palette. Try it out. So back at TJ Maxx, a different time that I didn't get the Zoeva one. That was after I'd gotten the Zoeva. I picked up two little goodies here that I wanted to show you. These are earrings. that are so cute. Look at those. And I thought these would be so cute for summer. I haven't had an opportunity to wear them yet, but they were $6.99. So get yourself over to TJ Maxx and get some accessories like this. You can take something like this and put it on with, like, I've had this shirt forever, but I'm still wearing it because it's perfectly good. So take something like this that's perfectly good still after all this time, and then wear something new with like this with it, and you're good to go. Or this new skirt. People don't need to know that it's like 6 years old or whatever. It doesn't matter. I also got this. This is the e.l.f. What do they call this one? Rose Gold eyeshadow palette in Sunset. When this came out, I really wanted it, and that was before a bunch of new ones had come out. I'm trying to show the sheen and whatnot. So it's a really nice mix of mattes and shimmers. There's 4 mattes. So these 2 are mattes here, and these 2 at the end are mattes. And then the rest of them are shimmers, and they really are nice. This green one is a beautiful, it's actually really similar to their Modern Metals. There's a green in there that I really love, which was a limited edition. But I'll just kind of swatch these so you get an idea. Where am I going to do that? Let's do it here. So there's that green. This is a rosy color-ish, a deeper burgundy. They're not swatching very well. But these really do perform quite well. And again, like I said, with the pinkish sort of tones, it's quite my skin tone. So this is almost like a neutral palette for me. So I will be hopefully using that quite a bit. So I'm excited to have that one. I do really like those 10 pans from e.l.f. I think they're underrated for sure. My opinion. But everything on this show is my opinion because it's my opinion. Unless you write it in the comments, which you are welcome to do. And then if I agree with you, great. And if I don't, that's great too. All right, let's look at, I got these things. I'm not sure why these are in here. I put them in here, I think, just so I could try them. I got a little thing from Ulta. Like they still have like little, you know, sales papers. That's so weird, but I guess they're still old school of us, right? They sent me all these perfume samples, and I haven't tried these, but I think I'm gonna just start, you know, wearing them and see how they are. I have wanted to try this Gabrielle from Chanel. I thought that would be neat. A lot of these I haven't tried, but a lot of them I'm not really interested in trying. So, Promise by J.Lo. I have liked some of Jennifer Lopez's. And this one here, I do think that the Wanderlust from Michael Kors, I've tried that a while ago, but I don't remember exactly how it is. I think it's really white floral heavy, which is great because I do like that. You know, who knows? Okay. All right. I want to show you what I got from this perfume makeup company. This is a little indie brand on Instagram, called Pout and Shout. So Poutn, the letter N, Shout. She is the sweetest little person, little person. I have no idea how big she is or how little she is, but to me, she's just sweet. So that makes her a little person. I don't know. Is that inappropriate to say? Who knows? I haven't actually seen a picture of what she looks like, but she does like lip and eye stuff and different things, and she'll take close-ups of her lips. And she's a beautiful artist. She also does cat rescue, so she rescues feral cats, which I think is so sweet. But yeah, she's a great artist, and she has started to make makeup. And I came across her because Nikki from the Netherlands, hence the accent, she always says, she introduced her to me in one of her videos. I act as if it's like, hi, Priscilla, here's Pout and Shout. Pout and Shout, I'd like you to meet Priscilla, right? But that's not what it is. Oh, I didn't see what this is called. Cute. So she upcycles cosmetics things and then turns them into lovely little things and puts them on her site. And that means that some of them can be a little bit wonky or loose or, you know, whatnot. They're all one of a kind. That is really important. I think that's so cool for those of us who are collectors of makeup to have this opportunity to get something completely new. So here is a little palette that I got, and I hemmed and hawed because I thought this might be too neutral for me, but darn it, I'm going to make it work. And if not, it's going to be the cutest little, everything is cute little, right? If it's cute, it's got to be little. And when I was cute and little, I actually said that to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I would get mad. People would call me cute and I would get so mad at them. And finally I told my mom, I'm like, I know what cute means. And she's like, what? And I was like, it means little. And I don't want them to call me little because I was a little sister in 7 siblings. And I was mad because they called me little and that cute. And that to me meant little. And it meant I was not big enough to do the things that my big brothers and sister were doing. So that's cute and little. That's where it comes from. So this is what this little palette looks like. Cute and little palette. So you can see this one is a putty sort of. I don't know how I'm going to work with this. Really, it comes up. It is oh my goodness, it's a beautiful color. It's like, yeah, that's what I get. So I don't know how it's really going to work on my lids, but darn it if I'm not going to try it. The rest of these, so there's really a nice mix of, this is a matte, and then the rest are they're kind of some satins and then some shimmers. This is another one that's a little bit putty, but it's not as much as this. Let me see if I got it placed for that. Yeah, so that comes off really shimmery. That's really kind of just a highlight shade. So this is really cute. But look at, I mean, this is cute. The inside is cute, right? And I'm going to figure out how to use it and do some eye looks with it. And I may actually try to use that this weekend. Do one look with it and see how that works out. But look at what she did. So this is all hand painted. She's got kitty cats on there. Oh my good. Oh, sorry, IG. I went off because I've got IG on my phone and YouTube on my computer. But look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. It's the most adorable thing ever. I love this so much. And then on the back, she writes the name, which is 9 Lives, Mother Fluffer. Mother Fluffer. Okay, if we're going to do it phonetically. Oh, it's so cute. It's adorable. Anyway, that's one example. She's got some new palettes out there that are just blowing my mind as well. The artistry in them, oh my goodness, is incredible. Even if you don't like the colors, it doesn't matter. The artistic ability, and she says pay what you can. So that is one of the really cool things, is she'll put a suggested price and then say pay what your means are, up to this much, whatever, this is what's suggested, but give me what you can. So I basically gave her an amount and said, these are the ones that I like, tell me what I can get for that. And she was very generous. This is a perfume. That's the second time I said perfume and didn't mean it at all. This is a liquid lipstick. I'm going to put it over here, and it is stunning. This color is, I have not yet worn it on my lips. I've had like perpetually dry lips for like 3 weeks, I think, maybe 2 weeks. This is the color. It is such a gorgeous purple shimmer color, and it doesn't seem to dry down really bad, like really, really super drying, but I haven't put it on my lips because I've been trying to just do like chapstick and stuff and nothing else. It's like I overhydrated my lips and now they just won't go back to like producing their own moisture, and so they're always dry. Anyway, this is gorgeous. So if you know me, I love purple, so that's right down my alley. This was actually a freebie bonus she gave me because I said how much I liked it, and so she said she'd throw it in with the other ones. And this says Dirty Diana, and it says licks own butt and demands kisses. That's Dirty Diana. She licks her own butt and then she demands kisses. That pretty much, that's my kind of cat, That's the kind that I can imagine. I love cats. They're so cute. I don't have one right now. I have a pup, and she loves cats also because her big brother was a cat. So, and she packaged these so well. She had little cutout like cardboard pieces and stuck those in there to really hold it together so it didn't fall apart. Brilliant. I think she might have had some mishaps before, so she really made sure they're pressed together. I mean, really, it took forever to get these because the post office was plain. They were plain. I mean, not even funny. But, so this is a blush. that is this like pretty cool tone, icy pink. I don't even know if you can tell. Let me see if I can swatch it on me. It definitely shows up here. I got a little bit of color today when I was waiting in the car and realized, you can see I'm a little bit red here. But this is, I think this will be beautiful in the wintertime or in the springtime. It's really almost got a lavender tone to it. And then the other two that I got, this is Shrinking Violet. Says, please no. All right, so that's this Shrinking Violet. I have to read them because it's coming across backwards on the camera. But it says, please no. Your ears are down like, please, I don't want to talk to you. I don't really like you. Oh, by the way, because I said it that way, this is a UK-based brand. So look at that color. So this is a blush, but definitely could be a eye color too. I think she said, I think she said these are eye safe, but that's the color you get. I mean, look at that pigment. So absolutely, if this is eye safe, and maybe even if it isn't, I want to try this on my eyes because I do not have a purple that's that color, and that's gorgeous, just gorgeous. But it will be really nice to share it out and see how it looks on the cheeks too. But yeah, you can see, I mean, those are just, there's a huge difference between those two, but really gorgeous. And then this is her bronzer. And the detail, she puts like a little lips and an exclamation point back here. What does she have on the back of this? Nothing. Okay. And I don't know if she accepts like donations of like empties. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I bet she would be willing to upcycle empties. So maybe that would be a good source to send. I don't know if it would be worth it for like shipping and whatnot, but it might be if you have a bunch of them. This is the Happy Glow Lucky, and it's this little sun catcher one. She had a name of this. It might be the sun catcher. I'm not sure. Or dream catcher. Sorry, not sun catcher. This is the color, and again, we've got purple. I can't tell. I don't know if you can tell, but this is definitely a lavender. Oh my gosh, this color is so pretty, so gorgeous. An icy lavender, and this is a highlighter. But again, those would make a beautiful eye look. So your girl is gonna play with these. Fun little haul. I was so excited to get these finally because, like I said, it took forever to get them here. And that's not normal, but the post office has been going super slow, and then suddenly everything came in like a wave. So I had been ordering things and like having things sent to me over a period of time, and then they all landed all at the same time. Such is life. All right, so another thing that came in, and when did this, I think these came in actually towards the end of last week. So they came in after my Wednesday, and I was gonna actually haul them for you on Sunday in the live stream, but then we went to Mom's. C'est la vie, dude. That's how it works. All right, Glam Shop Poland. I get on these YouTube channels and I watch what people are saying about this one and that one and everything, and I can't not. Well, I can, but I choose not to. But now I'm choosing to restrain myself because basically I've got so many palettes that I'm trying to get through them, and if I keep adding at the rate I won't be able to, like this 5-day one palette, like mathematically, there's no way I can sustain this. So I need to like let it up so there's like maybe 1 or 2 new palettes coming in per month, and then I'm also getting into the older ones, max of 1 or 2. But anyway, Glam Shop Poland, I got 4 palettes from them, and I'm telling you, this is a joke. So this is their, I forget what it's called in English, but it's their new purple one. I'm not going to try to say it in Polish because your girl don't read no Polish. I have studied a little bit of Russian, but do I speak it? No, I do not. There's a nice little mirror in this one. It's still covered with plastic because I haven't taken that off yet. And here's what the color story looks like. And if you know me, you know this is right down my alley. I mean, those purples, gorgeous. So this color is this beautiful dual chrome of an icy white to a lavender pink. Would you call that a dual chrome? I think so. But this color, Annette, that's my niece's name, actually. One of my nieces, one of my many, many nieces, is this what they call this? Holographic. Is this a holographic shimmer that has green and pink and purple. I don't know. It has so much, but let's see if I can swatch this. I'm going to put this below that one from Pout and Shout. This color, oh, it doesn't even do it justice. The movement and the sparkle in this kills me. Dead. Oh my gosh. I'm so looking forward to doing a look with this. It is stunning. This is an incredibly deep purple here that looks brown. It's so deep, but then you put it on and once you kind of shear it out a bit, you can see it definitely has purple edges. So definitely is like I wouldn't even call it a burgundy. It's like a deep mahogany or like maybe a mocha with a purple tone to it. Yeah, and it's a matte, but it has almost this duochrome sort of effect as a matte, which is pretty astonishing. I need something to wipe my fingers because I have too many colors on them. Let me grab a wipe in here. So yeah, that's this palette is, I have not used it yet. I've swatched it clearly, but holy moly. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Now this color Sandy is actually quite close to this blush color from Pout and Shout. I don't know how much those are the same, but yeah, these, so good. Let me see if I can dry my hands and then kind of put this one by it and see how close it is. Okay, so Sandy, here's Sandy from Glam Shop Poland. That's what it looks like. And I'll put it actually on the other side of that other blush. Okay, this is slightly warmer and it's also a little more pigmented. So here's Sandy and here's the Pout and Shout blush. But they definitely would be complementary. Gorgeous. And then I got the bundle for this because I can, and it wasn't that much more. These are really quite affordable. They're in Polish, so you have to do you can just pull that up on Google and do the Polish to US dollar sort of thing. But it came with this loose glitter, which is purple, and I thought, well, that's kind of fun. I thought this would maybe be a little bit more of a pigment press, like pigment that you could apply, but you would definitely need a some sort of adhesive with that. And then this pencil, which, let me put that, we'll put it right here. That's what it looks like right there. Nicely pigmented. It's a little bit on the stiff side, but I think that hopefully will mean that it stays in place. So I have not tried these yet either, but darn it, we is going to. All right. Then I saw this one and I went, oh, and I do know, I acknowledge that part of the reason that I went, oh, is because of the color of the palette itself. But look at that. Do you see? I love clashy stuff. It makes me so happy. And so when you have something like this orange against that red, okay, where am I guess we're gonna go on this side of my arm. So this color, oh my goodness. I've been really into oranges lately, which is funny because I am not normally into orange at all, as a rule. These duochrome sort of guys. This is a gorgeous, like a red base with the gold shimmer on top. I'm trying not to pick up too much, but you can see the sheen on that, and the reflect is just stunning. So this is called Paprika. That one I can say. I wonder if that's actually, if that's a transliteration, I mean, if that's like, if they brought it from the, I mean, where is the word paprika from? Is that actually a Polish or, Slavic sort of word? I don't know. But yeah, these colors are fantastic. This one is the Yep, not going to try to say that. But that burgundy, oh, these are gorgeous. In the fall or even late summer or just whenever the heck I want to, a red look out of this or like a fiery look, honey, you ain't going to be able to say nothing to me because I'll be wearing this. And so I won't be hearing you. There's this little devil guy on, girl, with the, you know, everything's in flames. Whatever, you know, I don't care. You know, I'm not worshiping the palette. I'm just putting it on my face. So this is the Z Colorum, or, you know, that's my, I totally butchered that. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I assume color means something like color. Again, a pretty orange here. And these are quite loose, these glittery sort of colors, but that orange right there, beautifully reflective. It's almost like a pale orange, but it's very bright. These two have some similarities, but they're definitely different. This purple is gorgeous. I mean, this is just such a pretty one. And I think it came to something like $9 or $12 US. I'd have to double check that. That I may be completely off. Oh, I think that actually might have been pounds. So it would have been like about 30% more than, or 50% more than that, maybe. The number would have been 50% more than that if you translate it to US dollars. Is that correct? Something like that. I don't know. Maybe. And then this one's siècle, maybe siècle. Don't know what that means, but that seems like what it would be in a Baltic sort of. I don't know, is it Baltic? That's past the Balkans, isn't it? Anyway, I don't know. European stuff is not my forte. So this looks like this. It's kind of a purpley mauve-y sort of thing. Again, right down my alley. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shimmers. This one is so pretty, that rich bronze. And then this is like a loose glitter, but it's definitely stays. I'm going to go down this way so you can kind of see. Maybe, can you see that at all? No, that's not showing. Okay, it's showing on my end. And these are these two shimmery ones. Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, you really can't miss this light glittery one. You can't miss it at all on my arm, but you can miss it when I'm showing it to you, clearly. So great. I have not put these on my face yet, but I wanted to show you guys anyhow because they're so cute and showing so much promise. I mean, what I'm seeing on my arm here is just stunning, and it does not pick up in person like it does to my eye. So we done good. We done good with that. So I will be, over a period of time, going through all of this stuff and putting it on my Instagram. If you want to see how I use all these goodies, follow me there. And you can make requests too. If there's things that you want to see, let me know, and I'll try to do a look with it. I do pretty dramatic stuff and go out of the house. It's funny because I'll hear people say, oh, I don't want to do anything too dramatic because I'm leaving the house. And I'm like, isn't that the reason to do something too dramatic? I'm not a very socially subtle person. I've never seen the point of it. People call me a diva or think that I want attention. It's not because I want attention. It's because expression is such a part of me that it's, it kind of comes through in my style and my fashion too. Either that, or I'm just not going to worry at all about my style or fashion. Just, the first t-shirt and pair of sweatpants that I grab. So that's kind of the extreme. If I'm going to put thought into it, it's going to be a little bit maybe over the top and funky and weird. And I feel like it should, because if I took the effort to actually think about what I'm putting on my body, I'm going to make it tell a story. Judge me. I dare you. Go ahead. Judge me. I don't care. All right. Last but certainly not least, well, lasts. Can I say lasts? Plural. Ipsy. Remember how I told you that Ipsy took forever and a stinking day? Well, not Ipsy. The post office took forever and a stinking day to get my stuff to me because they suck, apparently. Well, we knew that. That wasn't a surprise. This is last month's glam bag. And it just got to me 2 days ago, 3 days ago. It literally was sitting in the same place for a month. And they're like, we haven't received it yet. When I called the post office, I'm like, no, you literally have, because not only is there that one there, but there's 3 other packages of mine in the same place. So I know it's you guys and not the people getting it to them, because they're not all doing the same wrong thing. So anyway, so I've got some of these subscription boxes, bags, whatever. I've got a couple more coming. I've got my regular Ipsy glam bag, because this is the one from last month. So I've got the one that I just got a shipping notification for this month. Hopefully it doesn't take forever and a day. I have my BoxyCharm, and I feel like last time they didn't actually send me tracking on that. That could be that somehow tracking got updated after I'd already gotten it or something. I don't know. But I have the Boxy, and I also have some add-ons with that. Talking about adding too many palettes to my collection. Oops. Oh, well. And then I also got a billing notification for my Walmart beauty box, which is a $6.95 beauty box. I have all these brushes over here I need to wash. So they're kind of wanting to fall down. And so that will come. That's $6.95, and you get a bunch of like sample sizes, and then 1 or 2. I got a couple of full size, maybe even 3. No, I got 2 full size items last time, I think. So anyway, that's definitely a good deal. But this one is $12, and so I divided up because there's 5 items plus the bag, and so I basically, for my easy mathematical way of thinking about things, go, oh, would I have actually paid $2 per item, including the bag? So would I have paid $2 for this bag? I'm going to say, yeah. The bag actually came a little bit tore up. Well, now I've got glitter on it. So, well, such is life. It's one of these just kind of grabs everything. And it has like these little, when you have a sweater and it gets those little balls on it, that's kind of what it has. And they're kind of a little dark. So it looks a little dingy already. I'm not loving this. I like the one from last month, the month before, I should say, March, because that was, easy to clean. This one is not so much, because it's fabric that kind of just holds into everything. It's like that, what do you call this fabric? It's like cotton. I don't know. Anyway, it definitely holds into all the dirt. So it's okay. But what I probably would use this for is like a giveaway, and just put giveaway stuff into it and then ship it off so that it can kind of keep it together. But they're nice to have. They're definitely nice to have to put things away, especially if you have multiple things. I'll put like, face products in one and, lip products in another or whatnot. Anyway, this is what I got as far as the goodies. So yeah, I would probably pay $2 for this to send it off to somebody, as kind of a cute little gift bag. This is the one I've been using, and this is from Verify. This is the 2020 it's phytolyscogen and peptides eye cream. So I've been using this fairly regularly. It's not, there's not that much product in here, clearly, but it doesn't take that much either. So I don't really do skincare, not because I don't believe in skincare, but because I DIY my skincare, and I think, these things are way, way, way overpriced. So something like this, I think this is like $40 or something like that, some ridiculous amount. And if you look at the ingredients, no, not worth $40, not even close. I can DIY this easily. So usually what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll look through the ingredients list, because they're all posted now. Thank you to Regulations. I don't like most Regulations, but that's one I actually appreciate, because then I can go in and grab the things off of Amazon and DIY that for a fraction of the price and have a lot more volume. So, but I do like to get something like this so I can try it and then see if I like it, and then put it on my face. I'm actually going to put this aside because I will put this in the bathroom with my other skincare items. I just put it in here for you all. So this is my skinny mask from Australia. Turmeric and vitamin C clay mask. Now, clay is not good for your skin. Unpopular opinion here. I have used it a lot. Okay, let me say, it's not necessarily not good for your skin, but what clay does is it pulls so much out, and people say, oh, that's good, it's cleaning. No, 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 no. If you were here in my last live, you will know that my belief is, and I think it's a pretty sound one, if you look at all the stuff, because as I've mentioned, I'm a logician, which means I look at the logic of things and say, how do things function, and then put it all together and say, that's how it works. Now, prove me wrong. I'm happy to be proven wrong. But in the meantime, I'm going to go along with my theory, which is that when you clean out your skin, your pores, with a mask or with cleansers and whatnot, you're actually doing your skin damage. What happens is that your skin needs oil in order to function. It's like a car engine that needs oil in the pistons. Otherwise, the pistons will get stuck and all gunked up. If they don't have that, it's not going to work very long. So when you take the oil out of your pores, and you close your pores, because everybody wants to shrink their pores, right? Don't try to shrink your pores. That's not what you want. You can mask your pores, but trying to shrink your pores, first of all, it doesn't work. Secondly, it's actually going to result in more clogging of your pores. So when you pull stuff out of your pores, temporarily it does close shut, but this is a bad thing, because when they close shut, your body is not able to excrete these, and maybe that's a gross sounding word, I'm sorry, but excrete toxins, and that's exactly what your skin does, is it gets rid of toxins. That's why you sweat. That's why you have odors. That's why different things happen with your skin. Is it disgusting? I don't know. It's the way that nature made your body, or God made your body, or, millions of years of evolution, or, whatever. I don't care who you think made your body, but the whole point is that that's how your body functions, and it gets rid of these toxins, which it needs to do. If you use something like this and you pull that stuff out and then clean it, it kind of seals. It's not lubricated, so the oils aren't able to continue to push, and then the pores get closed at the top, and that is where you get clogged. So I used this when I got it. I used it last Sunday, and I wanted to see how it worked. And I like the way they feel, because they make you feel very soft and everything. And I like the idea of turmeric, because turmeric is very good for you. So is vitamin C, for kind of getting I have some just a little bit discolorations here that are a little bit dry, patchy areas, because I'm getting older. So I'm interested. I probably will use this up carefully. So generally so last time I actually washed my face and then put this on, and then it pulled things out, and I think it just dried everything too much. So I may try to actually put down a layer of oil first and then put this on. I think that might help, so that it just isn't taking, you just don't want to take all of the oil out. And then once you're done, put like warm cloth, or like a hot cloth, or warm, steam, or whatever it is, on your face to reopen those pores, and then put oil on when it's still open, so that the pores are open and they're getting lubricated, so they're not closing themselves off. Because I did get a couple of little buddies here after I use this. I'm telling you, stop cleaning out your pores. Does that sound contrary? So actually what I do now with breakouts, I add oil. Oh my goodness, people are like, what in the world are you doing? But no, when I have a breakout, I add oil to it, and I actually put kind of a thick layer of, some sort of oil that's not going to clog my pores, but that is going to help to lubricate my pores. Something that is light and sort of a dry oil. Argan oil is good for that. Another one that I'll use is grapeseed oil, because it's quite cheap, but it's also quite a good one for skin, because it's closer to what your natural sebum is. And I'll put that right on there, and then I will steam it, and then that oil will kind of mesh with the natural oils, the natural sebums of my skin, and help to kind of pull that open. Because the thing is, when you have the clog, it's basically just backing up until it just explodes, and you don't want that. You want to be able to open it up. So if you can steam it open before the pressure builds up, then you can actually keep it from becoming is it. And a scar. Yeah. Anyway, this is I like the idea of it, but it's not really that great of a thing. I'm glad it's small. I will use it up. But again, I'm going to try different ways. I'm going to try to put oil down first, so hopefully it doesn't strip my skin quite so much. That's the idea. Next skincare item, you know, I'm getting quite a bit of skincare. I got it in this one too, you know, spoiler, but we'll see how much of this I can handle. And if it gets too much skincare, I'm just going to be like, I'm done, because I can make this stuff for so much cheaper. And again, I go through the ingredients list. I can get turmeric for way cheaper. You can just go on Amazon, and there's so many suppliers of this kind of stuff. So organic, natural, really high quality stuff. Goldfaden MD, problem, dry and aging skin. Now I have aging skin, but I don't have dry skin. Well, we all have aging skin. Like as soon as we're born, our skin starts to age. So, Professor Obvious here. This is the Wake Up Call Overnight Regenerative Facial Treatment. This is a creamy facial moisturizer which will make skin appear firmer and feel stronger, leaving skin supple, smooth, and hydrated. Now what happens with that, I'm giving you the FYI, is it actually just pulling moisture and putting it to your skin, which means it's a humectant. Probably not very oily, but yeah, humectant. And again, moisture is not oil. Oil is not moisture. They are not the same thing, and they do not do the same thing. And you need both of them in different ways. So don't get that mixed up. Stick around for more unpopular. Is it unpopular? Unpopular facts. Little known facts, maybe. Anyway, this is supposed to be face, neck, and décolleté. Used nightly. So this is supposed to be kind of a heavy, like overnight treatment. I'm going to try it. I have not tried it yet, but I will be trying it. I am using up another one, but I might do this like on like 1 day a week or something like that, and see if it just adds a little bit more moisture. And I might concentrate on areas where I have lines and where I have some dry spots, and just see how that works. But again, I like that it's a little one, because everything that's in here I can get for a fraction of the price and not pay that. Now, this was the one that I selected. This is the ABH eye primer. And it's a little sample size here. And I'm excited to try this. I have not tried it, but I will definitely be doing that. I have heard things about it. I've heard some people say it's good, and I've heard other people say it's definitely not worth it. We're going to find out. Because it was offered to me, and I said, hey, that means that I can try it, and then I will have an opinion, and then I can let you guys know what that opinion is. Nomad Cosmetics. This is definitely a company that I wanted to experience, whatever. Intense eyeshadow. Now, look at this thing. It's the cutest little thing. It's literally like the size of my thumb. All right? Oh, my goodness, it's so cute. So the tiniest little compact here. Champagne-y, sort of shimmery color in there with the embossed MC. And then this is what it looks like. I did kind of clean my skin a little bit, but it's not that well clean. And that's what it looks like on the skin. It's a really nice one and done. It's actually quite similar to my Naked Cosmetics. I think this one is a little bit more pinky. This one is a little bit more champagne-y, maybe more neutral. But they're very, very similar. I do like that this is super small, because then you can use it without, for me, because I have quite a bit of stuff in my makeup collection, I don't need large, like that one from Naked is actually pretty big, so panning that is going to take a little bit. But this one should be a fun little one and done, and actually something really easy to just pop in your purse. And if you don't lose it, I mean, it's so small you can lose it. So I'm putting that back in the box so I won't lose it. And then I'll put this in my drawer and pull it out at some point as my one and done of the month. I haven't actually used this one at all, and we are nearly halfway through the month. I need to change that. So it's just that my eye looks have been complete in themselves and haven't needed to add anything else to it. But okay, so now recap. Was it worth it? Would I pay $2 for this bag? Yes, I would. Would I pay $2 for this mask? I wish it didn't have clay, because clay is so drying. It's just not good for your skin. Just not. I know people don't agree with that, but the turmeric yes, to try it. Yes, I think that, you know, for that it's worth it. We'll see. I'll let you guys know if, you know, how it works if I put the oil down first. The wake up call overnight, was it worth $2 to try it? I mean, it's easier to say something's worth $2 to try it because, you know, $2 is just $2 instead of $5. So yeah, that's really the difference. Verify 2020 eye cream, worth $2 to try it, maybe. The Nomad, I wish this was a different color. This is just such a common color, but it's cute. It's cute. I don't do no makeup days anymore because I do, you know, I'm got so much makeup and I'm trying to work through it, and so I'm putting on makeup all the time. And so, I mean, it's so funny because I see these YouTubers on here that are like, yeah, I have my no makeup days, and then they're showing like that they have panned things and used things up, and I'm like, how are you using things up? I can't use anything up. I don't know. And then the ABH eye primer. Absolutely, I would have paid $2 to try this because I am looking for kind of the best eye primers for me. So yeah, that would be. I think it was okayly worth it. Definitely not my first choice. I don't have too high of complaints. I would like more makeup items. You know, at this point, though, I've got so much stuff. Everything is going to kind of be a repeat anyhow. So, but, all right. So this is the Glam Bag X Khloe Kardashian. I don't care anything about Khloe Kardashian. I don't follow her. I don't idolize her. She is just, you know, I would say lucky, unlucky person. She's somebody who was born into a life that she has no choice of, and is now put on a pedestal that she didn't ask for. But she's, you know, certainly using it to her financial advantage. So it comes with this kind of cute little newspaper sort of setup thing, and then tells you all the things that you could have gotten, and then tells you kind of how to use them and stuff. Recycle that. All right, so here's what I got. I'm just going to kind of go through. I haven't used anything. I did kind of go through because I have no self-control. So I did go through and look at everything. So, such is life. This is the Olaplex Intensive Bond Building Hair Treatment. So this box was $55, I think. I think it comes to basically $7 per item, is what I figured. $6 or almost $7 per item, maybe. So, and hello to those who are coming in. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I do want to make this, you know, end pretty soon so that you aren't here forever if you're rewatching this. So, but yeah. All right, so this is an intensive bond building hair treatment. Primes, repairs, strengthens, and protects all hair types. I am very interested in this because my hair is real fine. And so I'll be interested in seeing how this particular formulation helps my hair. Yeah, it's basically to strengthen and repair all types of damaged hair. My hair's not real bad. I do have some split ends, but that's basically just because it needs to be trimmed again. But other than that, it's pretty healthy. Rinse, shampoo, and condition as usual. Well, wants you to use theirs, right? So basically, you're going to saturate this from root to tip. Leave on hair for 10 minutes. Do not rinse. Then it says number 3. So I'm supposed to use the number 0. And then I'm supposed to use number 3, which I don't have. And then I'm supposed to shampoo and condition with their stuff. And I don't have any of that. I just have the one. So anyway, I did look at this as far as what's in it. And I will be seeing if I can duplicate that in my DIYs for my hair. But I will let you know how this works. I'll probably add it to my overnight treatments. But I want to look first and see if the ingredients are safe to use overnight. If that's going to like weigh it down or do anything like that. We shall see. But, you know, I do like the idea of having hair masks. I got one in my first Ipsy. I think, in March. And I used that up. It wasn't, you know, anything that, it was just an argan mask, which I can just get argan oil. In fact, I have argan oil in my mix. So, yeah. This one just came bubble wrapped. No bag, no box, you know, for the price, you would think, but whatever. CEO Glow Vitamin C Turmeric Face Oil. So again, we have turmeric here. It's a really popular thing that's coming out, but you can get it in the spice aisle. Okay, I know that's a little bit different. That's more for flavoring, but you can still get it pretty cheap. I haven't even smelled these really, so let me see. So this is a cute little droppered. I'm going to tell you the prices of what it says. Now, when they go through and they do the unboxing and they're like, the value of this is blah, blah, blah. That's really good. No. They gave it to you for the price that you paid, which means that's actually the value. Now, they might have tried to tell you that the value is higher because they want people to pay more, but that's not it. So this one says the price is $40, the suggested retail price. I promise you I could make this. If I had $40 for ingredients, I could make a gallon of this and never run out, or almost never. The Olaplex was $28. That seems a little bit closer because it's a fairly large bottle, but it's also probably got a lot of filler in it. Most of these do, which is another reason I like to DIY them, because then they don't have filler. So, but vitamin C and turmeric face oil, this is a better way to use turmeric than the mask. If you're going to use vitamin C and turmeric, use a face oil because that's not going to dry out your skin. But anyway, I will use this. I do want to kind of spread these apart so that I can tell you how they work for me. Because, you know, if I use them all at the same time and I have certain results, you're not going to necessarily know which is which. But it's hard to do that because I get them all kind of together. So I do try to like stagger them when I'm using them so that I know. But I should show you the box. This is Prism Herbivore Prism ABH and BHA Exfoliating Glow Facial Mask. Yeah. So this is like a chemical exfoliant. And you're not going to be able to read that. I mean, even normal people that aren't aging wouldn't be able to read that, but it's a little bit bigger here. So bilberry lactic acid, which is basically, lactic would be like milk-based, right? Milky, but bilberry is herbal. So I don't know. So it's a naturally derived AHA to soften skin and renew skin's appearance. I could probably, again, that's another one I could probably put into Amazon and get it in the raw. Glycolic and malic acid, that's another one that you can absolutely get. Willow bark extract. So these are the active ingredients, the ones that render the price being, let's see what they say our price is. It's a pretty bottle. And that's what you're getting. You're mostly getting the packaging and you're getting the experience of feeling like you put something really bougie on your face. So this is $58. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go with no. But let's see what it smells like. It smells like perm. Okay, now it smells like berries and roses. Okay. I'm curious. So how do I use this? Directions. Apply a thin layer to clean skin, avoiding eye area. 1 to 2 times per week. Leave on for 20 minutes. For sensitive skin, leave on 5 to 10 minutes. A tingle or mild redness upon application is normal. Remove with warm water and follow immediately with an herbivore facial oil. I feel like this is probably a little bit better of a face mask sort of concept because it's like a chemical, natural chemical peel. I don't know how natural it actually is, but I think that's a better way to kind of face mask rather than drawing all of the oil out because you need to keep the oil on your skin. Man, I do not give popular opinions on this show. This is a long one. This is going to be a lot longer than most of them. This is 111 skin or 111 skin, whatever. Harley Street, London. That's what it looks like. This is a Rose Gold Radiance Booster. I should have shown you all of them like that. Rosa Damascena. which is rose oil, and pure gold. Your body does not absorb gold, and if it did, this would not be a good thing for you. So the idea that you're absorbing gold is silly. Plus, if they're putting gold into these items, they're wasting, well, it's $135 because they tell you there's gold in it. Gold doesn't actually help your skin at all, and it would be bad for you if it actually was absorbed into your skin. So it's ridiculous. Booster Eliminator or Rose? Or Rose? What is the Or Rose? Direction shake. Well, before use, mix 1 to 2 drops into the palm of your hand with your favorite moisturizer and or apply directly to skin after cleansing. So since this is an oil, I probably would just layer it with my other oils. Yeah. I'll see what's in it. It's basically rose oil. Really, really overpriced rose oil. Oh, let's open it up. Does it look like there's gold in it? No, it's glitter. It's not. It's spoiler. It's not gold. It's glitter. Is there actually gold in it? There might be like 2 flakes. That smells really good. I ain't gonna lie. But it smells like shampoo. It smells like a good shampoo. Does not even smell like rose oil. And it's actually thicker and creamier than what rose oil would be. So who knows what else is in there. But again, you're paying for the experience. So of this box, I got that many items that are products for the skin and hair. And then I got this, which is also a product for the skin. This is Complex Culture, which I really do like. I have a brush from them that I love, which is this bad boy right here, which is always dirty because I use it every day. So soon I'll wash it at night and then use it in the morning. But yeah, I love that. It's a great brush. And then I got a little palette from them. That's a neutral palette, but really a pretty palette. But this is what it looks like in the box. Comes like this. That's their standard packaging. And then comes like this. So there's a little pouch here. And the stone, so it's gua sha. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like this. It comes out, you know, in the box. It has its own little spot like that. So, and you're supposed to basically use this and kind of rub up. And then this is supposed to be, I guess, along the jawline or something. You're supposed to use pressure along the nose area. I don't know exactly. I'm going to watch some videos on this to see how it works. But it's supposed to basically stimulate the skin and the whatnot. So we'll hang on to this, and I'll probably put it in the bathroom by my skincare items. And once I put my oil on, then use this because you're supposed to use it with oil anyhow. So that I can possibly get behind because it seems like a massage, and massage is good for you. That item, I don't think that one was too expensive, but I do know you can get one for $1 at Shop Messay. I don't know how good it is, but I do know that they have them. So this is $28. Okay, it's quartz, it's rose quartz, you know. Sure, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. And then the last 3 items are makeup items. So that makes me slightly more happy. And keeping in mind that we're looking at these as being like $6 and some odd cents each. And that's how the value comes. The first one is MAC. I opened it and then realized I should show you. So this is a MAC lipstick. Love Me lipstick in Bated Breath, which just always sounds kind of gross to me. But the color is beautiful. So that's a beautiful burgundy sort of color. Get a little swatcheroo here. That's really pretty. I have never tried any MAC products. So, I mean, it feels swanky and high-end. Looks a little bit like a personal massager there. Did I say that? I did say that. But it's cute, and we'll see if I like it. Feels like just a nice cream product. It definitely moves around, but that's okay because it's a cream bullet thingamabobber. Wow, I'm running out of words. ABH. This is the brow pen in ebony. It says ebony, but it has a brown label for ebony. So interesting, because usually I just use the Brow Wow from e.l.f. or another similar colored brow item. So it's really thin. And if I do hair-like strokes, it does definitely look like hair strokes right here. Can you see that? I don't know. I think that if I get the hang of it, I can maybe use it to really kind of fill out my brows and add a little bit of fullness. I will be interested to use this. I don't have any other brow products other than the gel that I use. So I will be interested in using this and adding this too. In fact, I can put this into my regular bin because I don't have another product like that. So I can add that to my daily, and it's, yeah, it doesn't budge once I put it here. It's there. The color looks pretty good for me too. So it's not super warm and it's not overly black. So this is the one everybody's waiting for. Although it seems like so many people have this, I do not have this. This is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills ABH eyeshadow palette. And I did swatch this a little bit because I had to, but it is quite a pretty palette, and it's prettier than what you would expect. I'm going to fold it back so the mirror doesn't blind you. These darker colors are really beautifully rich. This terracotta sort of color is really pretty. These two berry colors are really nice. And then, you know, like this brown is really nice for deepening up. And the shimmers look quite nice. This one is a nice cool tone, almost mauve-y to cool tone taupe. This is also a nice little taupe color. So yeah, really, I think the color selection here is quite good. I haven't used this, so I don't know. The brush, I don't like two-ended brushes, but the end that I'm going to like is this end, I think, right here. I need some of these. I've got some that are almost similar. One of my favorite brushes is the e.l.f. eye brush. That one's bigger, but got a very similar feel to it, but maybe not as soft. I like to use this to pack on color, and I think this will work for packing on color in a smaller area. I do have a couple that are maybe a little bit similar to this, but not quite. So yeah, I need to, I like this. This side is just a regular blending brush. I don't know that that's going to be really what I'm looking for. And two-sided are just kind of annoying. Oh, how do I get this back in here? Maybe. All right, there we go. I don't really need to put that back in there because that's actually going to go into my brush collection because I don't keep them in here because I hate when they fall out. But anyway, I will be using this. I think this is going to be nice. Remember, I showed you the mauve palette from Profusion and said how nice that was. I think this kind of falls into that, kind of a mauve palette. So yeah, let me put this brush actually with the other brushes so I can wash it and then put it in my rotation. A nice palette that I think I will enjoy. Not necessarily something I would have spent the money on because it is a little bit more on the neutral side, but I don't have anything that's quite like that. Toss that on the floor over there. So I do know that people have said they don't like this covering because it gets dirty really quickly, which I can definitely see, but it's pretty and it feels luxurious when you first get it. So that's it. Oh my goodness. It's been, wow, an hour and 20 minutes almost. So this has been fun. I will be back here on Sunday. I do have a few more things coming in, and then I'm really slowing any sort of buying. We've got a lot of changes happening around here, and just, you know, some economic stuff going on, and I just have too much stuff, so I need to add more to my collection. But we'll be talking about other things. We'll be talking about, we'll still be talking about makeup. I'll be doing some swatch stuff and kind of showing you some comparisons, and maybe doing a little bit of get ready with me, even though they're at night. So it'll be more like, watch me put on my makeup just before I'm going to take it all off. And some, you know, maybe swatch parties and fashion stuff and advice and information about, you know, dealing with PCOS and kind of the symptoms that come along with that and whatnot. So if you like that, and if you like this, definitely subscribe, like, comment, share, follow me. If you are on YouTube and you're watching this, come over to Instagram and follow me over there because I have a lot more content. And I'm also trying to build up my YouTube. I hit 40 followers, y'all. We're balling now. We're balling. Anyway, or subscribers. I guess it is subscribers. Yeah. So yeah, hang out. Come see me in the next one. And then comment below and let me know what your experiences with any of these products here, and if you have any advice for kind of how to deal with using clay masks so that I don't get these little breakouts. People are like, stop touching your face. Touching your face isn't the issue. That's transferring oils to your face. No, you need the oils on your face. You need them. You need them. You're doing it all wrong, people. You're doing it all wrong. And if you wonder if I really know what I'm talking about, I'm going to be 46 in a couple of months. I don't look too shabby for 46. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. So I will hope you guys all have a great night, and see you Sunday. Bye. We are going to end.